this on. Okay, so welcome to Arc Breeding episode 5. It's the next day, and all of these guys are ready to mate. Or ladies, shall I say. I also toned down some of these guys, and I'm working on them, but most of them are not ready to mate again. They're just taking forever. This one has 10 hours. This one has 10 hours. And that says 23 minutes. I don't know why that one took 10 hours. That means it was like 24 hours for it to... These are ready, but... So what I'll do with the thylos, and I'll just put them aside. But the terror birds are ready to rock and roll. I've got them labeled. Like this is female oxygen melee. So we pretty much just have to put them in line. Make sure this one's turned on. Yeah. Okay, there's another female. And we're getting there. So these two males are my primary males. This one is oxygen melee, and this one's oh yeah, that's right. This oxygen melee is replaced by this oxygen melee male. So this male goes over here with these other males, and this male is obsolete. So he's basically replaced by the one I just put over there. So I'll put him over here, and I'll kill him off later. So here we got another female. This is the one with 3 stats on her. I'm going to move these males somewhere else, like on this side. Okay, so out of all these males, the lowest level male is the 209, which is the weight, I believe. The other two have 2 stats. This guy only has 1 stat. So what I'm inclined to do is breed him in there. The only exception, since he's got weight, all these ladies that have weight only, and or they already have weight, so what I'll do is she has weight. Oh, I'll have to divide these females. So who has weight already? Just these 3. Yeah, these 3. So these 3, I'll take them, and I'll move them out of range. I'll move my dragon out of the way. And I'll move them over here. You see, she already has weight, so she doesn't need to breed with somebody who already has weight. That would be kind of silly and be a waste of a breeding. See, that's what I'm going to breed next, is some weight male. So I'm going to go ahead, put them out of the way. Oh, come on. There we go. And there's one more. If you remember from last episode, or shall I say the episode before last, We went ahead and started the terror birds. We are doing the consolidation process. We're trying to get the maximum potential on our sample of terror birds. I'm doing the same thing for the thylacoleos, but their breeding takes longer. Okay. Yeah, this is a 205 oxygen melee. He has to die. So matter of fact, let me take off his there we go. Put the terror bird saddle over here. And this time I do have some meat stored that's already cooked. So I have meat to feed the babies. Now, what I can do, since this female's here, move her over a bit. Okay. And we'll continue to breed the weight with these guys right here. So that's going to be the weight. I have an OM and an FM. I don't know which one I want to breed over here. Let's see, I have an OM and an FM. Yeah, they're OM. OM or an FM. Let's try the OM. Try to get the O done. I'll get the OM up here, which is the newer one, the newer high level one. Yeah. So we'll get him up there and use him to breed. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll do behavior, enable mating. Now I'm sure he's so far away from the other females over here that there's no way these females are going to get knocked up. Okay? They're just too far away. But what I'll do is I'll wait. I'll wait until they're done, turn him off, you know, and then do the ones on the bottom. This is for later. Yeah, earlier today I managed to get a couple more megatheriums. So I have more megatheriums now. But the health is not as high as I'd like on the megatheriums. So I'm working on that. Oops, I forgot I'm breeding up here. Duh. Okay. Yeah, these guys, they do it like fast. Crazy fast. So anyway, now the only one that has melee is this one. So if I get melee or oxygen on any one of these, then I progressed a stat. Most likely I'll get a good bird from that. And hopefully we'll get there within the week. You know, I got my court date on Monday, and we'll see what's going on with that and see what we can do. Almost there. So I'm going to try to make this a short episode, as short as possible. Not going to do any taming or anything. Alright. So we got the eggs. Turn him off. Get him back over here where he belongs. Right here. Let's make sure he's disabled. Okay, so he's disabled. So I'm going to go ahead and enable this one. And we're going to try to get weight on some of these that are down here. The ones upstairs already had weight, so they didn't need to breed with that one. And we'll see what happens. We got 3 eggs. Alright, so I'll do is I'll put these in the hatchery there, or the whatever it's called. And let's see. These will hatch earlier, but it takes about, what, 7 minutes or 8 minutes for them to do that. So I'll just wait. And I can see from here whether or not they're still in process. See? That's another reason why I put that middle railing there. Yeah, this is going to be pretty critical here because we're looking for males that are superior to the males we already have. So, yeah. What I'll do is if I find something that looks like it has potential, instead of going through all the crazy work of, going to the chart and everything, going over here and, oh, look at this, I'm just going to eyeball it. Because after a while, you start to realize that this classification here you can do manually. All you do is you write down the chart. You write down the little chart here that has the target creature. And that's it. You have the consolidated version here. And you're just going to try to, compare. And you can know what the classification of it is real quick. Okay, so those eggs are ready. I'll move this male forward, right about there. I still lack one at the end. Another egg there. So theoretically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go put these down so they can get started. You see, I'm trying to put them down as quickly as I can. And here's the last one. See, it's working fine. 5 minutes on those. I might need more cryos. Yeah, I found some Rexes and all kinds of stuff. Here's the Megatheriums I got. So, yeah. Let's do this. The little babies are going to hatch soon. All right. Almost there. As soon as he's done, that should be 4 more eggs. Okay. Now we'll move him forward, and he'll do the last one on the end here. Alright, she would have about 1 more egg after this. Alright, that's got 3 minutes on it. Oops, lag. The lag of rag. It'd be awesome if this 231 produced a mail with health, oxygen, melee, and weight. That would make my day, actually. It really would. Because a male with 4 stats out of 6 is awesome at this point. This is like the second time we bred them, I think. So, yeah, almost there. I was trying to make a gaming chair, like a custom chair out of hardwood that I have, and it's possible, but I misdesigned it. I designed it wrong in my head, so I have to try again. Thankfully, I have this weekend to try that, and I'm off on Monday after the court case or the whatever it's called, the settling or the settle or whatever it is. After that, I'll have more time to try to work on it. What I'm doing is I'm practicing emotionally distancing myself from any physical circumstance, like the court case or stuff that I just can't control. Like my neighbor, he moved out and he was blasting away his music on the way out, and I just distanced myself from that because it's, remember, anything outside my apartment and outside the cell, the fancy cell I have to pay for, is just not my concern. I distance myself from it completely, emotionally especially. The spirits in this world love to use anything that offends you or gets under your skin as a way of attacking you and just rubbing stuff in. They just hate your ass. And so don't need that. That's what I've been doing. I've been practicing that psychologically. So the more offended I get, the more pissed off I get, the more I don't do anything and I don't react to it. I just let that anger go. I let that rage go, and I don't let spirits or stray ideas, the fiery darts of the devil is how the Bible calls it, that hit your mind, hit your imagination. I don't let that throw me anymore. And I'm glad I'm not vulnerable like that, and I'm going to stay as invulnerable as I can to that. Oh, 226. Yeah, looking for superior males, not just females. All right. So I got to take a quick look at it, compare it to the stats, and figure out which ones I have to kill. And then instead of noting what stats they have, just make sure they have a stat or two, and then decide whether or not I should raise it. If I make a mistake and it grows up, well, I could always kill it off later, It's not the end of the world or anything. All right, got a minute for that. 3 birds so far. See what we got here. No mutations. No mutations. It has melee. This male has melee, but that's it. So technically that male should die. It's low level. 226 male is a little bit more promising. Has oxygen, has melee. This one has oxygen and melee, but it's a 226. Has oxygen and melee, and it's a 226. Oxygen, melee, 226. So that 226 will replace this 220. So the second one I will keep it. The first one I will not keep, and I'll kill it right now before I forget. Kill it off right now. It's too weak. And then this other one, the last one, it's also a 206. So it's the same boat. It's just got melee on there, so it's got to go. Yeah. All right. So there we go. We got more birds here. That's a female. That's another female. Ooh, 234. Ooh, I gotta check that one out in a second. 219. Yeah, it's a male. I need to get higher level males. Okay. Still got, oh, that one's just gonna pop right now. Alright, so this one, I think that's the one that's the one that's gotta stay. Shoot. It's not doing it. It was 226 male is the one that has promise. Darn, it's a 210. 222 looks good. 238. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, and it's a male too. Male 238. That's promising. Okay. So let's get you in there. So cry all of them and just go through them a little bit at a time. It's pretty late. Stayed up pretty late so far, and starting to feel a little wonky, but I'm going to try to finish this up. Thylos are going to have to wait. I'll probably just skip a day on the Thylos because they're all so far behind. It's like they were doing a full 24 hours or something. Alright, about 50 seconds. Trying to get that fly. Anyway, put that there. Thirteen, 12, 11. All right. All right. So, oh, let me go get some food. That way when I put down a baby that I want to keep, I have something to feed them. It looks like, let's see. Yeah, I got food here. Matter of fact, shoot, I'll have to burn it tomorrow. Uh-oh, I'm overburdened. How about you, Piggy? Can you carry me, Piggy? Can you carry me? Yes, you can. Oh, come on, baby. Sweetheart, here, sweetheart. Sweetheart's like, look you. Let's see. I'm gonna put another weight on her and another melee. She's already got 10,000. You know, she's got like 38,000 food because her purpose is to heal and, of course, transport my butt over here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put out the male that I said I was gonna keep first, which is this one. Yeah, he has melee and oxygen, and he's a superior level. So he'll go out first. I'm like pretty sure he's going to be okay. All right. Damn it. Yeah, I looked up vitamin C because I got some vitamin C pills left over from my mom, and it turns out that the vitamin C pills were they're like 250 milligrams, which is like almost 2.5 times what a normal adult male would take, and she was taking that with I think iron or something to for absorption or vitamin D or something. And okay, this one has the health. Oh yeah, that's a keeper right there. She has health. She has weight. She has health and weight. She is a keeper. Okay. Some male. He has weight. Yeah. He's got weight. And he's got oxygen. So he's got weight and oxygen. He doesn't have anything else, right? Yeah, just weight and oxygen. He's 222. Let me check these guys. This guy has weight by himself. So he's a 222, and this guy's got weight. So he's a good replacement for that guy with just weight. So that's an upgrade to that weight male. Oops. Let's put you out here. Alright, so far so good. It's taking a while to put meat on them, but it won't take long for them to... I need to give them at least 3 stacks of food before I can just write them off and say it's okay. Let's see, what else? We got a 238 male. It's got health. Health, melee, oxygen, and it's high level. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep this guy. You know, well, we can always just even it up later. You know, you can classify it later, just as long as you mentally know. Yeah, it's a good one to keep. Let's put this one over here. There we go. All right. What you need, baby? Oh, she's trying to get in. These cats love to go in and out, I swear. Yeah, they won't take her with them. It's okay, baby. Yeah, I was thinking about this girl's mother. Her name's Jinxie. And basically, I had to leave her at a neighbor's in the old complex. And I haven't been able to feed her for months. And they attest that they're feeding her, but they couldn't tell the difference between Jinxie and her daughter. They look exactly the same, according to what we're seeing there. What's this? 209 Terror Bird. And it literally is just a female and doesn't have anything. Literally. Well, no, wait. It does have weight. It does have the weight, so I can keep it as a regular one-stat female. What's wrong, baby? Oh, she loves to be cuddled sometimes. She loves to be cuddled. Too bad your mama never loved to be cuddled. She liked to be petted, but not cuddled. So anyway, I don't know why I skipped that one. Yeah. Does this have mutation though? No, I don't think it does. It's unlikely. Yeah. Later on, I have to double check for mutations. Let me go ahead and put this one a little bit further this way. Come on, baby. Here we go. Get away from that pillar. And stay. All right, very good. What's wrong, baby? Don't be a silly girl. Being a silly girl. 223 has weight and oxygen. 223 weight and oxygen, no mutations. Let's see. I'll go ahead and let it mature. Hopefully I don't have to kill it, but if I do, I will. Oh, come on. Okay. It's okay, baby. Stop whining. She wants me to cuddle her and shit. And it's like, honey, I'm busy. I'm creating life here, honey. No, baby, don't do that. Don't do that. Relax. Relax. Okay? Relax. Relax. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Crazy kitty. I just put food in there. Eventually I'll get faster because I'm putting the weight on the birds where it's supposed to go. What? She's really getting antsy, this cat. Let's see. Try to fix this camera. Anyway, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Okay? Calm down. Alright. Wow. 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 Calm down, baby. Calm down. Now, let's continue here. 234, no mutations. Has oxygen and melee and weight. So that's another 3-statter. Right? It's just 3 stats, right? Yeah. So it's a 3-statter. That's good. We can still put that in line. Let's put it over here. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay, baby. Ah. Damn it. It always wind up ending next to the thing. Calm down, baby. Calm down. Alright, so I'm keeping the females that I think would be useful. Let's see, is it 219? He's got stamina, right? Is it stamina? Yeah. Ow! Get over there. Stop bugging me. She's starting to dig her claws into me. Yeah, that'd draw the line there. Let's see. So we got stamina. Nothing else but stam. Oh, that sucks. But I don't have a male with stam only. I don't have a male with stam period, so it's worth keeping. Okay. Alright. And this one, it's a male, no mutations, has weight, melee. That's it. Weight and melee. And what level is he? 217. 217. Now there was another weight melee over there. I'll go ahead and hatch this one because, like I said, I'm just eyeballing it. I don't expect to be perfect. I may have to kill this 217 later if the level's too low. But that's okay. Last one. 213 female. She has weight. No mutations. Just weight. Everything else is kind of sad, but it's a female, you know. One stat female. Alright, so now we're done putting all of them down. Oh, wait a minute. There's one here. What is this? Oh, this has a mutation on it. So now I got to see if it has a mutation that's superior to the basics that I have here. It does not have a higher melee. No. So it's a useless mutation. So I have to kill this one immediately because it'll disrupt everything. There we go. That was a tough bird. Anyway, let's put some more on you. Put some more on you. Put some more on you. What do we got here? I hope I don't miss any of them. I'll put more on you. Yeah, if I make a mistake with the males, I'll just figure it out later. I'll compare them more directly once I get them side by side. Once they're classified with their level, their number, what their stats are, I can figure out, okay, this one should die, that one should live, you know, that sort of thing. Did I get through two? Yeah, it looks like I'm doing okay with this. Let me wait a while. Let me get the pig upstairs again. It's okay, baby. What are you doing, baby? Calm down, baby. Put sweetheart back over here. Yeah. So just like on the old base, I'll make a kill pile over there in the corner. And then that's it. I just got to wait so I can put more stuff on there. I think we did good. It looks like we have a couple of more superior males to replace some of the other ones, and we're getting birds with 3 statistics now. I got another 3 statistic bird. I'm keeping some of the 1 statistic females, even though they're low level, in hopes that they can go up in level, and that's it. What you doing, baby? Yeah. Oh, come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh. This is the one who is on my ass. Look at her. Look at her. Isn't she cute? Look at the little baby girl. She's like her mama's. She's like her mama's, a Jinxie cat. Little baby. She's just a little baby Jinxie cat. Jinxie cat. It's like your mama's. Yes, you don't have as much white. You have more yellow on the bottom. But you just as cute. Here you go, baby. Okay? Calm down. She's just needy, that's all. First thing I got to do when I log in later is burn some more meat. Oh, that's not okay. There we go. We're getting there. I need at least 3 stacks, but I prefer 4. At least 4. That way, if they sink into the floor, because when they sink into the ceiling or the floor in this case, they start to take damage and it could really hinder them. So they have to compensate by having food on them to eat and plenty of food in the trough. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Calm down. Oh, I managed to get a 180 Tech Raptor, which is hard to find. It's rare. Looks like they're already getting on the trough, so that's good. Yeah. All right. So I'll give them a bit to mature a little bit more. Then I'll put some more stuff on there. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is get some of this raw and start burning it. Just to try to get something doing. I should have done that first, but it didn't dawn on me till after the fact, after I had grabbed all that cooked food, because it does take time to convert that. Oh, that one's empty, so that's good. What else do I got? Oh, here's some more. Can I fit it in there? A little bit. Okay, that's good enough. So I let that burn for a while I'm taking care of the babies. And I'm going to really quickly go over here and really fast. I'm gonna, let's see, let's put some of this over here. Technically I don't need them anymore, but that's fine. I just wanted to see if there was another high-level tech raptor. I'd even settle for 172 or 176 if I have to. Yeah, because this is a major spawn area for raptors in general. Not one raptor. Interesting. I think that would be done by now. I don't see any thylos on that tree. There was a low-level thylos right there on that tree last time. I guess not. I guess they haven't spawned. Oh, look. Rock Drake, 254. Is it claimable? Nope, somebody just abandoned it there. Yeah, when you abandon your dinos like that, they really don't like that. I hope they come back for it, because if an admin catches them there too long, the admin will freaking kill that animal. You know, it will kill that animal. So 20. Oh, look. Oh, it looks like somebody's harvesting. Ah, it's just a tech raptor. I mean, not a tech raptor, a regular raptor. Excuse me. I am collecting regular raptors too, but regular raptors are a lot more common. But they have less levels than tech raptors. That's why I like tech raptors. You can always put more levels on something with tech raptors. Like, I think it's like 30 levels more. 20, 90, and what's the other one? 60. That right there says they all suck. I'm always looking for megatheriums, and megatheriums spawn around here too. Now, I wasn't going to do any taming, but since it's going to take a while for those guys to mature enough, I figured we might as well do something useful. Have enough meat on them to make sure they don't die. Now go back there and finish it off. I was hoping for something. Might be a couple of megatheriums up here. Let's see. Anything? No. Megatheriums will spawn up here usually. Up here. Like in this corner, that's a bear. If you let the megatheriums live, they won't respawn, so you gotta kill them. That's why it's important for me to find them, even if they're low level, to kill them off. I'm glad I can get up late tomorrow morning. You know, there's no reason not to. Oh, here's two of them. All right, let's see if we get lucky. If one's 145, 140. No, they're both level 15. Dude, that sucks. Dude. Let's see what's chasing her. That's a 20. A lot of low level animals there. Well, so much for that. Now over here, once I start getting close to these trees over here, I got to be very careful because there could be megatheriums even in these trees. So I have to just make sure I don't get too close. Scan everything, but don't get too close. Thought I saw, oh, it's a car now. I have an no, I don't have an aberration bear. I still have to get a bear. I'll get one later. Bears are all over the place here. If you can't find a high level bear around here eventually, that's just sad. Okay, keep looking for a megatherium. There's some raptors. Damn, I was hoping one of them would be high level. Oh, here's a bunch of raptors. 25. That's a 25, 25, 95. That's a 55. So I think they're all bad. raptors. Bad raptors. Now, usually there's megatherium, thylos around here. That's why I'll just go slow. Keep my eye out on the trees. Nope. So far, nothing. Zippo zilch. I think there's another spawn point around here. There's a raptor. 55, useless. Well, not useless if you don't have a raptor. Because I've done things with very low level tames that you wouldn't normally think they would do. Okay. No, not seeing a lot of anything. It's too bad. There's one. Oh shit, I think it's one. I think it's one. There it is, right there. It's a 95. Ah. Well, I'm not collecting any thylos, so I'll leave it there for somebody else to collect if they need it. Would be nice to have a superior health. I think they was lacking in health or melee. That's what I was lacking. There's another one right there. That's it right there. Oh, that's a 145 male. Ooh, I might want to get that one just to see if it has a higher melee, I think. Let me go ahead and tame it. Screw it. Uh-oh. Where's my... Oh, there we go. I was like, where's my ammo? I missed it. Shit. Damn flies in my face. No. Hold on. There we go. Tired of that damn fly. As much as I love the animals, the insects just piss me off sometimes. Jeez. All right. I'll try to get my my 145 pain in the butt Thylo and just kind of go from there. There we go. So if this thing doesn't have a superior statistic, well, I'll just put it in the community center. Somebody can adopt it and write a route on it. It'll be their first stylo, just like I got a first stylo from Cal long time ago when I started out. Let's see. Let me get my cat in. It's okay, boy. By the time I get there, I'll be able to put the rest of the meat on there. Some of the meat will be cooked, so it'll work out. You got to get that timing going. I think I have enough stam to make it over there. It's hard to tell because the indicators, it's right underneath the overlay. Let's keep going here. Oops, I want you nipping me. Oh. I was trying to run away now, but can't go anywhere. I might have to tame it with Prime or something. Let's see, I think I have Prime. Oh shit, I don't have any Prime. Oh shit. I thought I did. Oh boy, let's get some lamb chops. Should be plenty lamb chops in here. It's too bad I didn't find good megatheriums. Come on. There we go. I don't think I'll need an arc, but yeah. It should tame okay just with the food by itself. But I could be wrong, so I'll have to go back and get an arc. Anyway. Surprised there's no narc on it. What happened to that? It's supposed to have everything you need. Interesting. There we go. I have a few seconds to do my thing. Go back over here, put this away. Put some more food on the babies. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Almost. We'll get some more food. By the time I get over there, it'll be halfway awake, but at least it would have gotten the babies done. Just throw the food on the babies and try to get that done at least. Hmm. All right, they're good to go. I just put some more of this in here. Put some of this in here. Get some of this out. Put this away somewhere else. I'm saving the spoiled just in case I don't get. I have to make more narc, because to make a healing brews, you actually have to have plenty of narc, not just other stuff. So, let's see. I leave that there. Empty. This one has this. And what I could do is take this off and put this raw in there. I gotta hurry because I need to make sure they're good. Anywhere where there's babies growing up, that's the hard thing, to make sure that the babies are well fed until they mature. Once they mature, you know, they can go without for a while. There we go. So we got a full trough. We have all the babies here. They all got food on them. All of them. And so there's no way in hell these guys are going to die. So there we go. So tomorrow they'll be grown and we'll continue the process of consolidation. And then later on we'll get into mutations. And like I said, there's a quick and dirty method, which is what I do. And then there's the very ordered and structured, almost elitist method, which some people will testify to. Okay. Now I'm going to go over here and take some of this narc over there. I know I got meat in there, but right now I gotta hold off on that. Yeah, earlier today I went to the Twisted server cluster and I logged off on Valguero, and I've got more than enough materials there, as far as I can tell, to go ahead and get that taken care of. You know, make another base on Valguero. Because the base on Valguero, on the Twisted server cluster, not this one, on the Twisted server cluster, Valguero is going to be the allo base. And I literally just have to place all the materials. And I'm thinking about what design I want. And the water base on RAG on the Twisted server cluster is pretty much dead right now. But, you know, I've been getting metal there and stuff like that. We're getting there. Yeah, with the lamb chops, that effectiveness is 99%, so that's pretty good. And this weekend, I'm going to try to go for the at least the gamma boss. I want to do the beta boss for the manticore, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. But I will definitely try to go for at least the gamma manticore on the twisted server cluster, and that will be once that thing is dead, and I'm sure my birds will be able to kill it because they have the advanced saddles and they have more health. They like 10,000 health, and their damage is not that high, but they should be able to kill it. They'll last longer, and that's why they'll do more damage over time. I just hope we don't run out of time before they can make the kill, because if they run out of time, that's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had some noodles today, and my feet got really, really swollen. I mean, real swollen because I ate them real fast. Noodles are a horrible thing to eat when you're diabetic, but right now it's what I've got to eat, so that's why I'm eating it. That's all I can do. 99%. That's not bad. Some male 145. And remember, I told you I wasn't going to do any taming, but I haven't been making any Twisted Sodos videos. But this is how I do it: while I'm burning meat, feeding the babies, breeding the eggs and all, or all that stuff, I'm doing taming or base chores around the base at the same time. I don't just sit there and do one thing. I can't have entire bases built by just sitting around doing nothing. I actually found a group of young kids who they had their own tribe, but they didn't want to do anything. They didn't want to build anything. They just want literally just be there on the front porch doing nothing all day. And then they're like, can I have this? Can I have that? Can I have this? Can I have that? And they kept asking people for stuff. And it's like, this is a survival game. You go around asking people for stuff, what you're saying is that people are going to feel sorry for you. I mean, that's not how you play the game. You don't go around begging. Every once in a while, if somebody sees, hey, I have a couple of animals I don't need, you can have them. I did that with beavers way back in the day, and Anki. They had extra animals they didn't need, so I took those. But I didn't go around begging. I didn't go around asking, do you have any animals? Can I have that animal? Can I have some resources? Do you have any walls? Any foundations? That kind of shit. I mean, damn, have some pride, right? For crying out loud. Please. It's embarrassing the country. Taming effectiveness is not that great, but I'm hoping it'll give me a superior stat if I'm lucky. Okay. I was hoping to find another 180 Tech Raptor. That would be nice. See what time it is. Today's Friday, so I can stay up all night if I really wanted to. It's not going to hurt me or anything. Yeah, it's already 3. Jeez. Well, we'll see what happens. Taming's almost there. It's okay, baby. It's okay, girl. My poor baby. She always wants that attention. You okay, boy? Big boy! Big boy! Big boy! I know, brother. Poor kid. He came back from being lost for 2 weeks, or over 2 weeks, I think. And he was starved. Somebody groomed him. They groomed him. They shampooed him. So they basically shaved him and shampooed him. But he was starving. He was skin and bones. So I was like, really? Why would you bathe and shave an animal and then not feed it? That, or like my neighbor said, maybe he just didn't want to eat. But the thing is, yeah, I don't blame him. I'll tell you, when he came home after that time, he became the most loving cat. He was never that close to me. He was always distant. So it was amazing. Let's see. Noob. He's a noob. Look at that. He's a noob. Alright. So later on, the database will update with this animal being in my tribe. And I'll be able to compare the statistics directly. And not have to worry about it. Alright, so I do have some weight on me I gotta get rid of. Alright, let's do this. Come on, baby. I'm gonna park you over here out of the way. Or this way. There we go. See? Oh yeah, you're on the trough. You're just on a different trough. Yeah, you're on a different trough. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. What do you got here? This and preserving salt should go on me. I'll put that. Get rid of some of this weight. You save up all your fur, and eventually you'll be able to do a good ascended fur piece. But some fur you just can't generate that easily. So I got the aquatic taming equipment on this one, and I probably put all this narc on there. Yeah, see, I put too much narc. How's this doing? It's only partially done. Well, let me get some of this raw out of here. And just put it in the refrigerator. Actually have a blank refrigerator here. So if you don't have the time to burn all the meat, you just put it in the refrigerator. And when you do have the time later on, you continue. It's too bad they didn't increase the stacking of the meat. It's still at 100. That sucks. There we go. So this, I'm just going to leave it burning for now. And maybe I'll try to put this downstairs here. There we go. That refreshes them a bit. I got another thilo. Put the thilo in there. Take that. Alright, so let's go out and see what other crap we contain. Now's nighttime, so now's the perfect time to go looking for tech raptors. Or anything tech, because they glow in the dark. That way I can just swim past anything that... Oh yeah, those are nice, but... they'll swim out. Oh, here's a Megatherium. That's a 20. Shoot. I was thinking of doing the Pelagornis, which are the pelican-like birds, for the water base. But I decided that if I'm going to do anything for the water base, it'll be Sarcos. So I got that female Sarco, but I don't have a male Sarco. It's the only thing. Let's see, what do we got here? Primitive Terrorbird saddle doesn't do any good. Ramshackle, primitive. Bunch of primitive crap I don't need. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, it's daytime already. Shoot. I was hoping nighttime would last longer so I have a better chance at catching the infamous and evasive tech raptor. Not to be confused with the regular raptor. The tech raptor is... I think they have like 30 more levels. Which is a lot when you think about it. Yeah, they have 30 more levels than a regular raptor. Sorry, baby. I'm hitting my poor cat with my toes. Yeah, it's going to be hard going to sleep tonight because my feet are fully inflamed. Let's see what else we got. Another bear. Yeah, it looks like this is... maybe I should just go home and... I think I'll go home and hit the sack. That'd be better. It's already 3. I should try to get some sleep for tomorrow. I'll wake up tomorrow, you know, take a shower. Something failed. I don't know what failed, but something did. Well, it's probably still recording because it looks like it is. The game froze, so I'll just pause it from now. Let's see. Let's just stop it. And thanks for being here. If you could